Best saved for later.
With Jay Zawaski.
That man ate all our shrimp and 2 plastic lobsters.
And Rick Camp.
Out the mist came a beast more stomach than man.
Welcome into another edition of the I'm Fat podcast, brought to you by our sponsors, Mazda of Orland Park, Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, and Nick and Ivy Brewing. I am Rick Camp alongside fellow fat Jay Zawaski, and Jay, a lot's happened since the last time we've done a pod. That's going to happen now that we're doing them every other week.
Yes.
But Christmas has occurred. New Year's has occurred. It is now 2026, which I don't know that I like.
Whatever. Doesn't matter anymore.
No, it really
I don't
doesn't.
know if it even matters anymore.
I just look back to pretty much regardless.
I go through like all my memories on Facebook and it's like, well, 2024 sucked. Well, 2023 sucked. Well, 2022 sucked. It's like, I think we're seeing a theme here that things kind of suck, but they don't. Things are generally pretty good.
Yeah.
2025 was not the greatest for me personally, but like also a lot of things because of the bad got better for some people. So it's not been all bad. So let's hope 2026 is a little lower stress for everybody. Good year for you, though.
Yeah, it's a good year.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Can't complain.
No.
Things could be worse. That's for damn sure.
Yes.
Well, do us a favor. Make your lives worse by following us on all the socials at I'm Fat Pod, youtube.com/I'm Fat Podcast. If you're watching us live, hello. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Anytime you check out any of our stuff on any of our social medias, hit the like button or the heart button or the whatever button. That helps us out big time, but especially on YouTube. That like button is big time. They also now have a feature where you can watch our videos vertically. So if you want to watch on your phone, there is going to be on our YouTube page, you'll see like 2 videos for each episode. One will be the vertical, one will be the horizontal. So if you're a phone watcher instead of a laptop watcher or a TV watcher, they've got the vertical option for you. Sometimes things might not line up perfectly, but it's a work in progress. And, it's kind of a good thing that StreamYard has added here. And they better, because it's gotten more expensive. And with that in mind, you can Venmo us at I'm Fat Pod or join us on Patreon, patreon.com/I'm Fat Pod.
So,
yes.
First thing, let's get the gross thing that we actually didn't really talk about ahead of time.
Yeah.
How about the fact that everybody's getting the flu in some way, shape, or form?
I'm it's knocking wood here. I don't know how I haven't. Because I'm in locker rooms, I'm in media scrums, I'm in parties. I'm very often in places where there's lots of people.
Yeah.
So I got my flu shot like back in October. Mm-hmm. Isn't that the respiratory flu shot though?
I think so. Yeah. Because I know what tore through my family is stomach.
Yeah. Right. And that's what I'm hearing everybody gets. And I don't think, from what I understand, I'm not a doctor.
It's not pleasant.
Not yet, anyway. I don't believe the flu shot protects you gastrically.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's
exactly.
not the best.
Yeah, poo is right.
It was, I sent the George Brett video to a few people, and they were asking how it was going.
Oof. Yeah, dude. It's not good. I hope I don't get it.
Yeah.
But I'm fully prepared to.
Yeah.
I
feel like it's probably for a vast majority of people when and not if, and that's okay. But then, hey, once you have it, it's like, okay.
I lost 50 pounds.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Ugh.
Now to work on gaining it back.
All right, Dr. Hope has chimed in. Stomach flu is norovirus, the flu that's tearing through everyone's influenza, which can include gastrointestinal issues. So there you go.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't want it. Whatever it is, I don't want it.
Right.
For the record. I'm good. Thank you. Hey, yeah, I mean, it's a nightmare. So I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm hoping everybody watching and listening is feeling better too, or you don't get it at all. That would be great. Well, if they do have it, let's start talking about food to make them feel even worse.
Yes. That's what we're here for.
That's right. So I have noticed there was a place called Cheesie's on Belmont, right outside the Belmont Red Line station. It's been there for a long time, 15, 20 years maybe. Long time. And it's starting to pop up in other places. There's one that just opened in Crestwood on Cicero. behind the Culvers right there. And now one open right next to Fry the Coop in Tinley Park. So Hope and I went, and it
Nice.
was good. I got the Frenchie, which is American cheese, mozzarella cheese, cheese sauce, seeing a theme, steak cut fries, bacon, and chives on sourdough bread, and it was served with French onion dipping sauce. Here is mine. That was quite good. So steak
That'll
fries
work.
inside and steak fries outside. And then Hope got the popper, which is cheddar cheese, cream cheese, cheese sauce, jalapeno slices, and bacon on sourdough served with chipotle mayo dipping sauce. This one is Hope's. She had the seasoned fries. I will say, if you're going to Cheesie's, get the seasoned fries. I am almost always a steak fries guy, but the seasoned fries were a lot better.
Okay.
They weren't very salted on the steak fries, which can sometimes be a steak fry issue.
Sure.
But the seasoned fries were great. And I got to tell you, man, for the amount of food you're getting, like a big sandwich, a big side, pretty reasonably priced.
Okay.
The popper is $13, but that's with everything. That's with fries and everything. Same for the Frenchie. They also offer on the side, like they've got mac and cheese bites. They've got pizza puffs, chicken tenders, tater tots, cheese curds, fried pickles. They've got wings. They've got soup, of course, tomato soup, because you're getting grilled cheese.
Sure.
And they sell Lindy's chili, which is one of the famous Chicagoland chilies.
Sure.
So really good stuff. This one is located at 16703 South Harlem in Tinley Park. And I'm always a little bit hesitant to go into places that just opened,
Yeah.
because you're kind of like, are they going to work the bugs out? Is it going to be okay? It was really good.
Nice.
The service was excellent. The place was packed, but we did not wait very long. Only complaint was there were some people I think they were doing a little construction like in the back, because they do have a gaming area too.
Oh, okay.
And clearly one of the construction guys was smoking. And I grew up in a house of smokers.
Yeah.
And I grew up, going to restaurants that had smoking sections. Now that smoking is out of the picture for the most part publicly,
Isn't it crazy?
it is like the most invasive thing in the world when it happens. And it was like almost ruining the meal. Because one guy 20 yards away was smoking. And I'm sure there's smokers right now rolling their eyes. No judgment, man. Puff away. The world's on fire. But just know, I'm not exaggerating. Like, it legitimately was affecting our experience at the restaurant.
Yeah. Like so when I was first able to, or at least first started going into bars, let's put it that way, it was right before the smoking ordinance went in.
Yeah.
So it was walking into just like a layer of smoke.
Yeah.
And then I remember going back to like the same place, because usually I think the place I would get into, because I really didn't care, was Stanley's in DeKalb.
Okay.
And or Lord Stanley's, sorry, of course.
Thank you.
But yeah, like that was one where like, because you get a good mix of like college and towny in there. So you walk in and it was rough. And then walking in there afterwards, you're like, oh my God, there's this here? I could never see it because of the smoke.
Yeah, you had to clear the smoke out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I graduated college in 01. What year did you graduate?
College, spring 07.
Okay.
Or no,
Yeah.
wait.
So I was in the heyday of smoking in bars,
Yeah.
and and I didn't notice because both my parents smoked, and I really became first aware of it when I went away to school and then came home,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, it's horrible in here. They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it is so bad in here. And then when they moved out of their house, we would like take photos off the wall, and there'd just be like the
color difference.
a color difference. And like when my dad passed, we went through a bunch of their art that he had collected over the years, and I'm like, we can't sell this. It's all smoke damaged. So, anyway, Cheesie's, it wasn't their fault. Whoever, they probably didn't even know because they were so busy.
Sure.
The wait staff was working their ass off. The cooks were working their asses off. Highly appreciated. I don't know why I remember our server's name, but our server's name was Angel. And she
Okay.
was excellent. And everything here was really good. I had Cheesie's on the one in Belmont. And when I was there, I got the tenderizer.
Okay.
Which is cheddar, mozzarella, bacon, chicken tenders, and tender sauce on Texas toast. I will say, I did not love that. Even though it sounds like it checks all the boxes, it was a bit too much.
Okay.
And the tenders were so like they were really good tenders and big tenders, so it kind of overpowered everything else.
Okay.
So if you want Cheesie's tenders, just order the tenders. But sandwich wise, try one of the other ones. They've also got like patty melt style, like with burger meat in them too. So a lot of options there for you, like the smashed cheesy. The double smashed cheesy is 2 5-ounce grilled Angus patties, griddled Spanish onion, dill pickles, American cheese, nacho cheese, and special sauce on brioche. So like they've got you covered. They got a chili mac, a fried chicken sandwich, deep fried Uncrustables. Like if you're listening to this podcast, you're going to like Cheesie's. Again, 16703 South Harlem. Again, I know there's one on Belmont at the Red Line, and the other one is in Crestwood, which would be what, like 130. Let's see. Yeah, like 133rd in Cicero-ish. If you know the area, it's literally right behind the Culvers. You can't miss it. So check it out. Good stuff.
So a place that we know people that are fats or just that consume the pod will enjoy and have enjoyed and have been telling us, why have you guys not gone here?
I know.
I finally made it to Chicago Culinary Kitchen. Yeah. And it was good.
I'm gonna bet.
Hashtag analysis.
Yes.
So if you don't know, which would be surprising at this point, 2391 North Hicks Road in Palatine. Oh, buddy. Sam and I went and we're like, okay, we got to get a couple apps. We got to get, Sam wanted to get the chicken. I saw a sandwich or a burger that I wanted. So we went, we consumed, and we conquered. And also got cherry limeade.
Ooh.
So, yeah. So that picture, if you're watching on the YouTubes, is the picture of everything. Like, my burger was good, but just from an aesthetics perspective, look at that chicken.
Like, what's that? Is that a slider?
Dude, seriously, it is like just the color, just how much of it there is was absolutely fantastic. Holy crap. So obviously truffle fries are in the bucket.
Okay.
The mac and cheese with the hot Cheeto dust.
I was going to say, is that like flaming hot dust? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Sam got the chicken, and then I got the sweet brisket sando, which was chopped brisket, blackberry jalapeno jam, crispy onion, and sweet pickles on brioche.
Oh.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm a little weird sometimes with my sweet and savory, but this absolutely worked.
Yeah, this is a trust the process restaurant.
Yes, absolutely. And I did.
Yeah.
Because that was incredible. Like, it was very, very good. Like, complex in terms of getting a little heat, getting some sweet, getting some savory in there, just like little bits of everything, along with just really freaking good barbecue.
Yeah.
Was just awesome. Sam loved the chicken.
Great.
Like, just absolutely loved everything we had. Also on that plate was a special, and I'll have to rely on the corrections department for this one, because I believe, if I remember right, was it a brisket tamale?
Oh yeah. Is that what's in the foil?
Yeah, that's what's in the foil.
Okay, yeah. It's giant too.
Yeah. Yes, it was. And it was fantastic. Also, just like the vibe there is really cool. Tons of good beer, good music. Like, if you want rock, you're going to be just fine there. Like, I will say, like, the cherry limeade, not the best cherry limeade I've had.
Okay.
However, there's so many different options of what you can get to drink there that, listen, you're going to be just fine. You're going for the food.
Yeah.
It is wonderful. Yes, big facts that we got to get up north a little bit more, which is more on me.
Oh, it's on me too. I mean,
you're also like south, significantly further away.
I know, but I've been told that living where I live, it's impossible. No one can get there. That's why everyone's freaking out about the Bears Stadium being in Northwest Indiana. Yeah. God forbid you have to travel for once.
Yeah.
I have to travel for everything.
True. Although, let's be real. It's still going to be Arlington Heights. This is all just,
Yes.
it's all a big to-do just to get the Arlington Heights thing done. It's going to happen. Like, just that's my operating theory. I don't actually know that, but that's my operating theory.
I think that's probably a wise operating theory by you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do Bears predictions at the end or some sort of Bears talk at the end. Well, whatever. Because what could go wrong with Bears Packers 3?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm really stressed out about it.
Same.
I have there's two ways it's going to go. Mm-hmm. They're going to destroy the Packers, or they're going to lose in the most painful way possible. I don't see any scenario other than the Bears are just like, F this, it's our time.
Yeah.
And they just go and just like run roughshod on them, and Jordan Love is still kind of hurt and bad, and they just destroy him, or it's going to be like a last second Chris Conte falls down situation again, and just like the most gut wrenching, horrifying loss ever.
Yeah.
And if I'm betting my own money on it, I'm going with option B because I've seen this story before.
Yeah. Regardless of who wins, I think if I was to, of course, look at it from my betting perspective, Jaden Reed over I don't know if it's receptions or yards or him for an anytime touchdown, but he's going to do something. I think he'll do something. Whether the Bears end up winning or losing, I think Jaden Reed's going to have a good game for the Packers.
That's probably a safe bet. They just get shredded. I mean, Amon-Ra St. Brown pretty much single-handedly beat the Bears, and
Yeah.
they only gave up 16 points. You need the offense to be better. By the way,
Huh.
all right, I guess we're talking about the Bears now,
Sure.
which is fine. Hey, play the hits. Leaving the Hawks game, I leave during the second intermission.
Yeah.
Get back to the studio for the third.
Sure.
So I have WGN on so I can listen to the intermission report. When I
Yeah.
left work, clearly they delayed Doug and OB. Or Hamp and OB.
Hamp,
Sorry,
yeah.
Doug and OB just rolls out of my mouth. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've said it so many times.
Right.
Hamp and OB. So they were on when I left our Hawks postgame show. Mm-hmm. OB is still OB.
Really?
Just like, what the hell are these coaches doing? You don't score a point for 3 quarters. What the hell are you doing out there? He was going off. I'm like, still
Yeah.
got it.
Right.
I don't know if I agreed with everything he was saying,
Sure.
considering the offense was never on the field.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
Yes. That was part of it. But anyway, to hear
Is
OB.
Hamp still referencing farm animals randomly?
Did not catch any. I did
Okay.
not hear any commercial breaks where he played piano. That's probably something people don't know about Hamp, is when he was doing the short-lived Hamp and Holmes show,
Yeah.
he would call in from his house, and anytime they go to commercial, Hamp would go to the piano and play the piano. He's an incredibly talented musician.
Which is, yeah, that's wild.
Wasn't he, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I believe when he was at Arkansas, the coach saw him with the band and was like, you're playing football. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're over here and you're playing football right now. And I really think that's how it happened.
That's crazy.
Like, the coach just saw him like, why does that guy have a tuba?
Yeah.
Get his ass over here on the defensive line immediately.
I'll take things that were never said of me while playing tuba.
We know exactly why that guy's
Right.
playing the tuba.
Actually, this past week, something came up in my timeline of memories was like the first Winter Classic at Wrigley.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, that I was there.
Yes.
Because they asked Northern to bring a pep band there, and it was just actual proof that I did play something other than tuba, because it is kind of funny just to think about, like, I didn't start playing tuba till my sophomore year of high school, so like I never played a brass instrument until my sophomore year of high school.
I still think the Winter Classic is the coldest I've ever been.
Yeah, it was not great.
Every
Every instrument we played better than Northwestern. Like we had a band there, and Northwestern had a band there. We were better than Northwestern that day, and I would admit if it was like, okay, but no, we were absolutely better. Now, mind you, could they have been a little jet lag because I think they just gotten back from a bowl game? Possible. Do I care? No. But we were better that day, even though everybody's instruments kind of sounded like crap because it was so cold.
NIU was better than Notre Dame one day last year, and it mattered.
Facts. And
So
they haven't been better than pretty much anybody since.
That's it. Oh, boy. We got a little bit of chaos happening in the chat. We do ask people to please keep it somewhat on topic in the chat. We appreciate you being here.
Whatever.
And hitting the like button and all that stuff, but we're a little bit off the rails in the chat, which is fine. I'm used to that.
That's fine.
Part of my job is observing an off the rails chat. So, fire everybody. They're never winning again.
Yeah.
Et cetera, that sort of thing. Hey, guess where I was this week or last week?
I'm going to guess Mazda of Orland Park?
Yes, because my battery died.
Oh.
I don't know what I did. Something dumb. And I, of course, like Christmas Eve, I was like, the car started kind of slow. And then Christmas Day, I'm like, it did that again. And then the next day, well, it didn't start at all. So I called them. They got me in within 2 hours. They said, look, we can charge you for a diagnostic test, but from what you're telling us, it's the battery. So let's just give you a new battery.
Nice.
We'll save you a couple bucks. Great. Awesome.
Yeah.
In and out the door in an hour. Easy peasy. Believe that's the original battery that came with the car, and I'm at 95,000 miles. So
wow.
It was probably time anyway. But awesome service. That's why I continue to go there. I mean, the cars are great. Love my Mazdas, but the fact that I get them from Mazda of Orland Park keeps me going back. It's awesome. 8910 West 159th Street, Mazda of Orland Park.com. Anyway, Bears. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. There's been so many wins they had no business getting this year. Mm-hmm. And you are what your record is. I understand that, but
your defense sucks.
So many miracles, and like Jalen Johnson's not healthy, and he's out there doing his best. Mm-hmm. And now Gardner Johnson looks like he's going to be hurt.
Right, and like that game, that Lions game is where he really felt not having Kyler Gordon, because Gardner Johnson is a specific type of slot.
Yeah.
And that is a big slot player, not someone that should be tracking Amon-Ra St. Brown across the field. So losing a little bit of that versatility in your secondary, it's not great. Like, is the defense bad right now? It's weird to say yeah, because like they're not giving up a ton of points. However, like it's just very fraught. If they're not getting turnovers, it's done. Yeah. And then the offense has to be perfect from jump, not in the last quarter and a half, from jump. So hopefully, just with the familiarity, third time playing in 5 weeks, which by the way, I hate that. I know they did it a lot because like I think the Panthers and the Bucks were like the same thing, where it was like they played week 16 and week 18. Come on.
Well, I think what they're trying to do is predict like what games are going to matter at the end. And they had Lions and Vikings in the last week too. Or what did the Vikings play this week?
Green Bay.
Oh yeah, duh. Yeah. So like they're trying to predict like what games are going to matter. Yeah. And it worked out well. Like all the games had stakes. Like you had Steelers and Ravens, you had like and you had the Seahawks game. So they did actually do a good job of predicting how the season would end and that those games would matter. But you want like, I don't know, if you've got a major injury on your team,
right?
That's kind of going to screw you.
Yeah, I mean, I know the scheduling process is extremely hard as is. Yeah. But I would love if it was like you had to play half of your division games in the first half of the year, half in the second half, or something like that to make it a little more balanced within division. So that way, if you have like a team that has a big injury, then, or just, is playing well in the first half of the season, but not in the second half of the year, like there's more to it than just like, if, let's say Jordan Love had been hurt for both games or something, then that's not a fair representation of both teams in that regard for in division where that's supposed to matter so much.
Right.
Like you're getting skewed versions of each team. Now it's the same for both. I get it still, but
Well, and the Bears they didn't have a Dunze, and
Right.
so they've had their share of injuries too. So
sure. And that's not even Bears specific. That's trying to think more theoretical for the entire league. But
right. No, I know
don't
it's
know.
tough.
I just don't like that. Playing each other 3 times in 5 weeks is weird.
Yeah, I agree. Well, please win.
Yeah.
Like, just come on. Because the thing about it is, there's no team that you're like, well, they're unbeatable.
Right.
I don't see that. And there's not that, what do you call it, like the pedigree team or the,
Right.
there's not the Chiefs waiting there and you got to get through the Chiefs. Like, it's just, it can go any way this year, which is great.
Seattle's defense.
Seattle is really freaking good.
Unreal. Their offense is very flawed, but their defense looked unreal. That was like Denver's a very good defense. Houston's a very good defense. Like I think Seattle, Houston, Denver are the top 3 in whatever order you want to put them. I think that last game from the Seahawks was the most dominant defensive performance. I don't know about by the numbers, but just by watching it.
Well, like, nobody could stop the Niners for weeks, and then the Seahawks are like, bet.
Right. Yeah. They're like, okay, enough of you.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
3 points.
We'll see. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm somewhat glad that I'll be distracted because the Hawks, Bulls, and Bears all play at 7:00 on Saturday.
Oh, no.
So I'll be at work, half watching the Bears, half watching the Hawks.
Guess what I will not be watching?
The Bulls.
That's correct.
Or the Hawks,
Me.
probably.
That's a given. Unless they're playing for a Stanley Cup again, I'm probably not watching the Blackhawks very often.
That's fair.
Which
I'm
is
with
so
you.
funny that you and I are...
That's fine. You handle the Bulls, I'll handle the Hawks. It's a nice agreement we've reached.
Yeah, it was what we did when we worked together. It was, I'll handle Sox, you handle Cubs.
Great.
I'll handle Bulls, you'll handle Blackhawks.
I think I got the better end of those deals, but
You
I'll take
think? I got the Reinsdorf teams.
I'll take them. Yes, thank you very much. All right, back on track. That's not why people are here. They're here for the fat stuff. I got a book for Christmas called Sheet Pan Suppers because I said to Hope, like, I want to start cooking more, like maybe a meal or 2 a week. I just want to be responsible for it, get all the stuff for it, put it together. So I made lasagna-style Hasselbeck potatoes. I made that. Now, it's not the greatest picture, I must admit.
Okay.
But a Hasselbeck potato, if you don't know, is where
It guarantees something and then completely blows it.
Yes, exactly. It's where you slice a potato. You could see the slices in there. It's like many, many, many slices, about half an inch apart, maybe an eighth of an inch apart. So you're creating basically like an accordion of a potato. And the trick I learned is you put chopsticks on each side of the potato so you don't cut all the way through. So between the cuts, I sliced garlic super thin and I cubed butter. And I basically alternated slice, cuts, garlic butter, garlic butter, garlic butter. Then on top, that's a mixture of Parmesan, ricotta, garlic powder, and you can see the basil and the prosciutto on there.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be pancetta, but I couldn't find any pancetta short notice, so I just threw some prosciutto on a pan, got it nice and crispy like bacon. Dude, I got to say, I was very impressed with myself. This turned out really good. A lot of steps, but pretty easy to make.
Nice.
Potatoes are always tough because they take forever to cook. Mm-hmm. And we've talked about this a lot on the pod where I'm like, if it says an hour, I'm putting it in for an hour.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to stray one way or the other. I probably should have kept it in about 10 more minutes.
Okay.
To make the potatoes a little bit softer.
Okay.
Aside from that, it was really, really great. And the best part is, so you ate like pretty much each piece of that slice you just take with a fork and eat. Mm-hmm. And at the end, you were basically left with a potato, like a crispy potato skin. Ooh. Because what you do is you cut the potato flat and then lay it down so it doesn't roll.
Oh,
so then that flat end of the potato just cooks onto the sheet.
Nice.
And it's nice and crispy. Oh, man. It turned out really good. I was pretty proud of myself.
You should be.
For my first attempt.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're better than me. I've like helped out here and there, but I can't say that I've like tried to own a meal yet. Get all the stuff, be the primary person. I'm too much of a wimp for that. Like my big thing, and I know we always talk about don't be afraid to screw up. I'm always afraid to like not even I don't know if it's as much screw up as like I guess it kind of is screw up. Like, just, I don't want to completely mess things up and, like, ruin all the ingredients that I bought and did all that, you know, where you're just like, okay, now I'm wasting money on top of time and whatever else.
Or you spend an hour and a half and it's not good.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's certain things you can't screw up. Like, you know, I don't know, like you could do something in a crock pot. Like tonight we made white people tacos.
Yeah.
Basically took chicken thighs, threw them in the crock pot with Rotel and some spices and cook it till it's done and then throw it on a taco.
Yeah.
You know, that's easy, but it's
That's
something.
fair.
It's a start.
I was going to say, now, you say there are things that can't be messed up. You're talking to the person, now mind you, this wasn't in cooking, who had their mom help them cheat on a self-portrait in art class in middle school and literally still found a way to screw it up.
I don't know the story.
Yeah. My mom is like as straight-laced, you got to do it yourself as anything, but she knows me and art. These hands are not made for art class.
Yes, sir.
So
Power, not finesse.
Yeah, exactly. So, buddy. So when I had to do a self-portrait in 8th grade, my mom, I'm sure, heard that assignment and was like, oh no.
That's adorable.
So she did the drawing and all I had to do was paint it and I still screwed it up.
Does that exist somewhere?
No, I'm sure it's long gone.
Man, that would have been awesome to see.
I know. Believe me, if I knew if it existed, I would show that proudly along with my most resembles his instrument award.
Yes. That's a fair assessment. I would very much like to see that, though.
Okay.
Contact all your teachers and see what they can find.
Okay.
You never know.
I actually don't even remember the name of my middle school art teacher.
My
I'm usually
fat
pretty good with
softball picture is one thing, but
yeah, that is an all-timer.
it's not down here anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Should we do the our special thing right here?
Sure.
Okay. So it's that season. We're out of that season.
Yes.
And now we're into the new season. And starting, if you're watching us live, we are recording Monday night. Tomorrow, as in Tuesday, bless you.
Thank you.
Is the start of Girl Scout cookie season.
Yes.
So, if you don't necessarily have a kid in your life that's able to supply such things, allow myself and my niece Amelia to be your huckleberry.
Hi, I'm Amelia, and I'm a daisy. I'm selling cookies today. Vic is my uncle, and he eats lots of cookies. He's my butthead. Do you eat cookies and candy when your mom and dad aren't looking? Make sure you get a lot of cookies, because I really want one of these toys or patches. Thanks. Bye.
All right. Well, put me down for one of everything.
I know.
That's freaking adorable. And she took a shot at you, which is the best part of it.
Yeah.
That QR code on your screen, if you're watching us live on Monday night, it will not be active yet. But Tuesday, go on there, scan that, and we will also post it to our Twitter at I'mFatPod, so you can buy it. We'll throw it on the Instagram, too. We might as well on the Instagram stories. So get some cookies from Amelia. Addie did this for years. The best thing you can do is hang that order form on the door at work and just let people buy them.
Yep.
But Fats, get behind it. They ship, they deliver, whatever you need.
Yes.
Get your Girl Scout cookies. So, yeah, scan that
Absolutely.
QR code on the top left of your... There it is. Top left of your screen right now, and get yourself some cookies from Amelia.
Absolutely. They're $6 a box, and for shipping, like right to you, you need to do a minimum of 4 boxes.
Fair.
So that's the rule. That's what we're working with. Okay, your go-tos.
Oh,
What are your generally your Thin mints are a must.
throw them in the freezer. Thin mints are excellent. A big fan of Samoas. Even though I don't love coconut stuff usually,
Yeah.
they do a good job with those because they lock them into the caramel. So you don't get like the stray coconut in your mouth. And what are the is it tagalongs, the peanut butter ones?
Yeah.
You wouldn't know. Those are my 3 go-tos.
Okay, so mine are Thin mints. I actually always like, even though they're simple, which Sam would say is on brand for me. The trifles, or however you say it.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are like, yeah. Oh no, shortbread cookies. Like they're great. And also, I know part of our order were the Adventurefuls.
Yes, those are the newish.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, one, shame on you. Two, I'm on the website right now. It says indulgent brownie inspired cookies topped with caramel flavored cream with a hint of sea salt. Yeah, that's up my alley.
Yeah, it's hard to beat that.
Yeah. So those are the go-tos for me. You guys can have all the coconut and all the peanut butter and enjoy all that. I like a lot of the lemon stuff too. I know a lot of people are very like lemon can be polarizing with cookies. I enjoy it.
Me too.
But yes. So please, if you if you're in need, let Amelia be your guide and get you your Girl Scout cookies.
Yes. So trefoils are the shortbread ones.
Yeah.
And I love those cookies that come on the Potbelly Shake.
Yes.
The Salerno, I think
yes.
it's butter cookies. I'm seeing a new cookie on the website, and sometimes these are not available everywhere, but these are called Explore Mores. We got to find out. Rocky Road ice cream inspired flavors of chocolate marshmallow and toasted almond cream. If they got those, put me down for a box. I will try those.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll be ordering all of our Girl Scout cookies from Amelia. And Shannon said, yes, those are available. So, hell yes, let's
Perfect.
go. I'm in. I demanded delivery, though.
Okay.
I want
Fair
Amelia
enough.
to walk here from her home with her wagon.
Oh, okay.
She'll be like, I'm here with cookies. That's right, kid.
She doesn't exactly have the longest legs in the world. So,
Hey, same.
and she does tend to lose focus from time to time, so it might be a little bit of a circuitous path.
Also same.
Yeah,
Also same. But she's got a wagon full of cookies to sustain her.
this is true.
No, her and I probably have the same inseam. How old is she? She's what,
she's
6?
5.
5? Yeah. I would say she's probably got the same length legs as I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to Old Navy this week in search of pants and was like, I'm going to get these 30s and I look like MC Hammer. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, like we've talked about this before, that like mine is stupid too, because I have short legs considering how wide my waist is. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty much, okay, you got to special order these things. You're not going to find them in a store.
Yeah.
So enjoy. It's like pretty much, do you want to buy things that look like probably more or less triangles?
Yeah.
Where it's like,
You just want to buy pants from the Syracuse mascot store.
yes, exactly. Yes. Like this is the waist and the legs. It's like,
You look like a water tower.
yeah.
Yeah. Shannon says St. Charles kids are a little weak. That's true.
Yeah.
Just have her take the private jet. That's fine. Too. The Lansing airport is not far, and she can
Right.
just, we can meet there. That's fine.
Well, yeah, DuPage Airport's right there.
Yeah. We're right next door.
Do you remember when there was this was years ago now, there was the NFL lockout and they actually met in St. Charles? So like Jerry Jones flew into the DuPage airport and went to like Hotel Baker or something like that. And that was when the really crappy strip club was like right across the street. Like a strip club in West Chicago. I think it was Diamonds. I think it was Diamonds.
It's a good bet that it's called Diamonds.
Yeah. Yes.
You got like a 1 in 5 chance that you're right.
So there was someone in that I know that ended up working there for a while that I sat next to in health class. So we would do everybody for health class had to like pair up to do like the systems of the body worksheets.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, man, if I had known that and had gone there in her time where she was working there, I'd be like, hi, remember me? This. Just
Yeah, there you go. I'm sure that was unintentional that the NFL owners were put right next to a strip club.
I'm sure.
Is Robert Kraft there?
Oh, yeah. Could you imagine any of that? Like these billionaires at a strip club in West Chicago, of all places. Mind you, I'm from West Chicago, so I can.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. No, it was not Blackjack's Lebowski. I'm talking, this one was like right off of North Avenue. I forget the cross street, but yeah, it was right at the DuPage Airport. It wasn't great.
It's a good spot for it.
Yeah, right.
Well, anyway, Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
How do we get from Girl Scout cookies
Dude, I have
to
no
NFL
idea.
owners at janky strip clubs? Only on the IFF podcast.
Right.
Is that a one-step removed conversation?
Yeah. This is what we were talking about when we're like, yeah, we might stray away from, directly food a little bit more. What's going on?
And Steve, Amelia's dad, says, we'll remember to stop playing the pod for Amelia right after her segment. Don't need her on the poll at 18.
Fair
Hey,
enough.
man. You know
Good
what?
call.
Whatever makes her happy. Whatever pays the bills. Don't judge. Just love. It's your job to love, Dad. All right? Anyway, awkward transition. Let's see. Who will get the least upset? Let's just skip a sponsor read for now. We'll get to it later.
Probably a good call.
While we're on the track of things that Amelia can't see, I was browsing my phone and things pop up and they assume you'll like them.
Okay.
And usually when it's a fried chicken item that goes in the air fryer, I'm on
Yeah.
board. But I got this ad from Target. These are the Little Spoon Super Chicken Dippers. These are, if you're listening to the audio podcast, chicken tenders with a spoon dent in one end. So I guess you could just eat the dip with the chicken finger spoon.
Hold on. I got to take a drink here or I'm going to cough again.
Yeah, this is not a good idea. This is, I mean, are you suggesting the child, I assume child, it could be
Yeah.
someone like me though, should
Right.
take said dipper, dip the spoon end in ranch, barbecue sauce, whatever, eat it, and then keep doing this? Because if the intention's not to do it several times, why would you even make it a spoon?
Right. That, I get that chicken tenders or chicken nuggets are more free-form chicken than anything else.
Right.
But that doesn't mean you have to make it a sculpture or something. And that's kind of what you're doing here.
Yes.
You know what? Yeah, we need a better take on mealtime than that.
Yeah, this is off-putting in many ways, and I just don't know. There's somewhere there was a marketing meeting where this was discussed, and a table of executives said yes.
Yeah. With half of these products, that's what I wonder.
You know what it is? It's big. It's Big Ranch,
Oh. Yeah.
not Big Red.
Okay.
Big Ranch.
Ranch.
I will not be eating those. Thank
No.
you very much.
No. No, thank you.
And Steve asked a good question. What part of the chicken does that come from?
Fair.
And our buddy Russ files up and says, I asked the same about White Castle chicken rings. There's
Can you
only
bring
one
up
ring-shaped part of a chicken.
I don't know how well it shows up. Can you bring up a Steve comment again? Shockingly, I'm actually requesting that.
Which one?
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
It's about the avatar. The avatar is when Sam and I took his phone at one point and made faces while we had his phone.
That's pretty good.
It's yeah, that's a pretty good one. So you know how with the new update, if you have an iPhone, you can put a background picture on a group chat?
Yes.
Also, one thing, don't know that I like that. Two, Steve put that picture as the background of the one for me, him, Shannon, Steve. That's
pretty good.
Sam.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, I like that feature, but now as an old man, I find it hard to read.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll have to send you the one that's the background for the me, Herb, Lawrence, and Tony one because it's from Tony's wedding and the Brendan's face on it is so funny.
I would like to see that. I thought it was Will Purdue hovering over the dance floor, which is my favorite.
Will Purdue swag surfing is one of the best things I've ever
It's
seen.
the greatest. So just imagine. So Tony's wife is Indian, so it was an Indian, not completely. It was a good.
It was a balance.
A good balance, but very crowded, very traditional. So there were probably 500 people, 400 people.
ton of
There were a
people.
ton of people there. Dance floor is full.
Yeah.
And you see a normal dance floor, and then you just scan the crowd, and there's Will Purdue Like he's like nipple level,
Right.
just like standing over everybody with his hands up, like dancing. It was like the coolest visual ever.
Yeah.
It's this giant. What is he? Is he 7 foot?
Yeah, yeah, he's got to be.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was. I forget if he was like listed at like 6'11" or something, but he's a footer. for sure.
He is listed at 7 foot on
Okay.
his Google overview. So
Okay.
yeah, like just to see that guy. Also, like Will is
Awesome.
yeah, but he's not like your typical NBA player. He looks like a businessman.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like he doesn't look like a party guy, and he's out
No.
there like just like completely owning the dance floor as a 7 foot guy. I guess has to.
Yeah.
I will never forget that visual of
was
just
so
like doing the
great.
panoramic view of like you just see like everyone's head bobbing at like a similar pace, and there's yeah,
Right.
it's like Will Purdue over the crowd. It was like he was like a puppet master. You know, like it was so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was such an awesome wedding.
Dude, it was. I was.
Yeah.
I was at a great table too,
Yeah.
because it was Will. It was Darnell Mayberry and his daughter. It was Jason and Pia,
Yeah.
and was that it? I think that was it. But like,
Yeah, because we
still.
were at different tables.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was awesome. Like
That's where I
loved it.
photographed you with a salad.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And you looked very upset about it.
Yes, I was. That's because I was upset about it.
You were just like, you had a fork, and
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at it like you're on Fear Factor.
I know it was like
I've gotta eat
it's like
this.
social norms meet what I actually want.
Yeah, which is our life 100% of the time.
Pretty much.
Like, I'm 48. Am I really getting the chicken tenders? Mm-hmm. Yes, I am.
Yes.
Which leads me to my next place. Christmas Day, pretty low key for us this year. We went to see my mom at the memory care facility she's at, and then we're like, we never ate lunch, and everything's closed except Mediterranean restaurants and Chinese. But we went to Babasage, 11026 South Cicero Avenue, right there by the Marianos on Cicero 111th. Babasage is a like Middle Eastern, like shawarma, that sort of stuff. I've talked about, oh my God.
Semsem?
Semsem, thank you. My brain just completely farted out.
I drove by the Semsem, and I think that's considered Hickory Hills for
Yes.
right by New Year's.
Okay, yes. So Semsem remains my favorite. But let me get to Babasage and I'll explain why. So Hope got the chicken shawarma bowl, and that is in order of baba ganoush in the background there with the pita around it. Addie got a wrap, a chicken shawarma wrap. And then I got the Zinger. Oh, that's yours. Spoiler alert. I got the Zinger combo, which is chicken tenders and seasoned fries. All of this was good.
Yeah.
It was not cheap. I think for the three of us, we were in the 60s.
Okay.
But Hope had like 3 meals worth of food.
Oh, wow.
Like it was a ton of food. I could not finish mine. I think Addie finished like 2/3 of her and took the rest home.
Nice.
So it was like a significant amount of food. And of course the baba ganoush lasted, 2 or 3 rounds.
Sure.
So it was a good value. Food was great. No complaints. The only reason I like Semsem better
Okay.
is that at Semsem you can go down the line and say, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. And that is more it's like a Chipotle style. Whereas Babasage is more of we have these things and order one of these things. And of
Gotcha.
course you can like customize it, but I'm not well versed enough in that type of food yet to know exactly what I like and what I don't.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just going by like what looks good to me in the moment.
Sure.
And that's how I'm learning it. And I'm changing it up when I go to Semsem, but here everything was already sort of preset. So food wise, pretty on par. I think there's people that have gone to both, and I could see it being probably 50-50 for what they prefer. But because of the customization items, I still prefer Semsem. But Babasage was really good. The place was pristine.
Nice.
Like, could have eaten off the floor. It was seriously that clean. Really nice, nice tables, nice decor. They had like plants like all along the walls and in the ceilings. Like it was a beautiful place for a very casual sit down, walk up, order, and they bring your food, they call you up to the counter.
Yeah.
Really, really good. So that's Babasage, 11026 South Cicero in Oak Lawn. Highly recommend. It was really good. Really, really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, I had something that was lose your foot worthy.
Was that the thing I spoiled?
Yeah. The old,
Yes.
now I've talked about it before and we've, I think a lot of people have been, this is JoJo's Shake Bar.
Yes. The pictures are just
Insane.
in the background. Wilford Brimley is just staring at you from heaven, shaking his head.
Right. So I'll give some context because this was on New Year's Eve that we did this. We went with Shannon, Steve, the girls, our friends Christy, Anthony, and their kids as well. And they did a thing where it was basically New Year's for kids at noon.
Oh yeah, fun.
Yeah,
I love that.
so it was like you pay X amount to get in, everybody gets a shake, everybody gets an entree, all that stuff. Oh, buddy. I'm just going to read the shake that I had. Not that you can't really tell from what it is right now.
Now, your hand's the one with the nail polish on it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, figured.
I got the Chocolate Nirvana, which is chocolate Oreo shake, double chocolate donut hole, double chocolate marshmallow, and a chocolate chip cookie.
Then murdered by Courtney Love.
Yes, exactly.
Allegedly.
And what's next to it is what Sam got, and that is the Girl Scout, which is Andy's mint chocolate shake, toasted marshmallow, chocolate s'more, and a s'mores cookie.
Hell yes.
Dude, these things are so good and so ignorant. They are fantastic. Now, I will say for this event, every kid got a noisemaker. And when we first sat down, we were all like, oh my God, are we going to survive this like 2-hour event? Or hour and a half, I think it pretty much ended up being. Thank God, once there were drinks and food in front of the children, they stopped.
They sugar
for
crashed.
a while.
Probably passed out.
Yeah. It was, if you easily get overstimulated in not a good way, then that is not the environment for you. However, when it's not New Year's Eve and it's just a normal day, make sure to go to JoJo's Shake Bar, in the one in Naperville, which is the one we were at, 5 Jackson Avenue. So it's like downtown Naperville. It's a block over from Cookie Dough Creations.
Oh, convenient.
Essentially.
So you hit up both?
Dude, if I wasn't in like a food coma at that point, I probably would have.
By the way, I've been there. It's crazy. And I do want to shout you out because it does appear that you got the smalls.
I think that's just like the shake size.
All right, I was trying to give you some credit. All right.
No, there's none to be given.
It is a lot. Like that is it's a lot, but really good. Now and again, once a year, New Year's makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
I can't remember what I went forever ago. I can't remember what I got, but the one that they both sound great, but the one that Sam got sounds like right up my alley.
Yeah, it does.
But speaking of cookie dough.
Oh, and what you got was diabetes, by the way. That's where you got it.
Right. Right there that day.
Yeah.
Hope was like, Addie, are you just eating cookie? Did you buy Pillsbury cookie dough? And are you just like flying by and eating it out of the fridge? And she went, yeah. I was like, well, thanks for being honest.
Yeah.
And then I was so inspired by Addie's honesty that when I got home today, I was like, she's fine.
Yeah.
So I did one myself. Quite good.
I mean, didn't we all do that growing up? Like, my mom would make a ton of cookie dough at once so that she would make maybe a couple batches right away and then have more for later to be able to make over the next week, 2 weeks, whatever.
Sure.
So there's a crap ton of cookie dough in aluminum foil in the freezer. So what does every fat do as a child?
Every person.
Every person.
Yes.
Well, depends.
But you eat the whole thing.
Would take a knife, go in there, cut off a chunk, and then walk with it and eat it like it's an ice cream cone, basically.
Yeah. Did you try to hide it like some
yeah.
kids when they steal their parents' alcohol, they'll like add water to so it's at the same level?
Oh,
did you try to like peel the foil back perfectly? And...
Yes, which is so stupid because I cut the thing with a damn knife.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course it's
job.
not going to be the same because it's not like she puts the thing in there in a brick.
Right.
It's like a mound. So then it's like, oh, it's a mound. Flat. What does she think's happening, idiot?
And it's frozen, so it didn't melt.
Yes.
She knows.
Exactly. She knew.
Yeah.
She was probably just like, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah.
It's either he eats it in this form or he eats a cookie. And if he gets sick, then he won't do this anymore. So whatever.
Yeah. Addie got I think they were the Oreo Pillsbury cookies. Mm-hmm. And they were good. And I'm telling you, man, like, if food was consequence free, is there anything better than cookie dough?
Very few.
Just like the graininess of it, like the sugary crunch of it, and it is the best. Cookie, and like whenever your mom would make them, she'd let you like lick the
spoon.
wooden spoon or whatever, like the mixer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it. I'm making cookies.
Yep.
Or going to eat a big chunk of dough out of the fridge,
Yeah.
like I did earlier today. Ritu packed to me. I earned it because I don't know. I said I did, so I did.
Right.
You know who's got great cookies? Fredo's.
Yes, they do.
They've got the brownie bar. Mm-hmm. If you're not into desserts, you got the wrong show. But
Right.
if you're looking for other stuff like 2-pound slices of pizza, or the I'm Fat burger, or the I'm Fat grilled cheese, Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, 628 South Roselle Road in Schaumburg. It is the place to go for all the I'm Fat items. And of course, they've always got their burger of the month. This month, it is the Wagyu beef tallow burger, 2 black Angus and smoked apple
say
bacon
Wagyu?
patties. Wagyu, yeah, Wagyu.
Wagyu.
Well, whatever. I'm from Chicago. Wagyu beef, my friend. 2 black Angus and smoked apple bacon patties smashed in 100% Wagyu beef tallow for that rich, crispy edge smash flavor you can't fake. Tallow seared onions, melted American and cheddar, pickles, shredded lettuce, and black pepper garlic aioli on a tallow brushed toasted bun. Come on.
Wow, you're not far from the tallow then.
No, you're not. Good job, Lady Gaga. Go get some. Get that at Fredo's Culinary Kitchen. That's the burger of the month. They've always got specials going on, too. They had I don't know if this is still around. They had it on New Year's Eve that if you bought a pizza, you got another free pizza in January. So there's always stuff like that going on. So check out Fredo'sPizza.com. Use our code I'm Fat. You'll save 10% on your online order every damn time.
Okay, bringing up a personal discussion, not from you and me, from me and Sam, because you know that's not problematic at all.
No.
What town is Fredo's in?
Schaumburg. I like to say like Fred Hubner.
Yeah.
Schaumburg.
Yeah.
Schaumburg. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this.
Okay.
Schaumburg.
Okay. Schaumburg. Yeah.
Schaumburg. Yeah.
Yeah. Sam is like, with work and everything else, is like smooth, well-spoken, all this, hashtag well-spoken. And then all of a sudden, it's just, oh yeah, it's in Schaumburg.
Schaumburg.
And the Chicago comes out big time.
So, do you know who Pete Blackburn is?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
he's the host of the What Chaos Hockey podcast.
Yeah.
And he is married to a reporter, and they're from the East Coast, and she's from New Hampshire. So there is a video of her doing like very professional stand-up, news report, and then she's like, New Hampshire. She just says it like in the middle of the report. It's very much of that ilk of, and you could see her hear herself like, I just said New Hampshire when I'm trying to be a professional broadcaster. I love that, man. Let it shine. Who cares?
Right.
Be proud of where you're from. That's what I say. Schaumburg by Slozy Edelson Chevrolet. I don't even know if that's in Schaumburg, but it's another Chicago brand I always think of.
Yes.
When I associate Chicago accents.
Yeah. I'll give a quick shout out to Sam. She has unlocked a new level of home ownership / baking. I don't have the picture for this, so don't worry.
Okay.
I saw you kind of like starting to freak out. Sam made her first sourdough.
Oh, lovely.
So, yes.
How'd it go?
It was really good. We actually had it as part of dinner tonight, and it was awesome. So she's been working, got a starter, like maybe just under a month ago, give or take, and got to a point where she's like, I'm finally going to do it, and made a loaf and absolutely killed it. So
Nice.
Add
Like when
that
you
to
made
the
a loaf
list.
at her parents' house when you first started dating.
I sure did.
A different kind of loaf. But you were
Right.
both
No
contributing
pinching
loaves.
needed on that one. It just
No, I think like I know sourdough got big during COVID.
Yeah.
It's something a lot of people started doing, but like this idea that like there are people that have had like sourdough, what do they call it, like the mother
Starter.
or whatever it is. Yeah, like that have been in a family for like 75 years.
Yeah.
And they just keep like I think that is really cool.
It is.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And my cousin Allison made the whole family for Christmas. Everybody got a sourdough for on Christmas, and it was just like the next morning we made toast, just toast and butter.
Oh yeah.
Fine. Yeah, if you want to fill it with soup, great. But toast and butter, very simple.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll take one.
Okay.
She's
I'm
into
sure
it.
I'm sure we'll get there. I won't officially sign her up for any work because I know better than that. But because we haven't done a pod since Christmas.
Yes, we're over
couple-
an hour already.
I have
We got
two-
a lot to go.
I know we've got, geez, we're already at an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. So I really don't have much more. This is pretty much it. So the first thing, I have one more picture. This won't directly be it. I'll do the other part of it first.
Okay.
So, for White Elephant, we do a White Elephant on Christmas Eve, because Christmas Eve is always like my family goes over to Shin and Steve's house. Both of our families get together. It's legit one of my favorite days of the entire year, to have both of our families together, and it's Christmas time and all that stuff. So we do a White Elephant, and like I think people that know me well enough know that I've really gotten into F1. So that's something that I really like. And Sam's dad, Jeff, is starting to try and get into F1, and he's a huge car guy, knows more about cars than I ever will, like by a country mile. And he loves Legos, putting stuff together and whatever. So as one of the gifts for the White Elephant was, I don't know if you've seen the Lego F1 cars,
Yeah.
and they're cool looking.
Yeah.
So Jeff has it, so it's like a perfect gift for him. But because we did oldest to youngest, gets to me. I stole the F1 car from my father-in-law. the gift that's perfect for him. I stole it from him. Now, and mind you, of course he didn't know this at the time. On Christmas Day, with Sam's family for all the adults, we don't do, like, we just pick a name out of a hat, basically, and you do a stocking for that person.
Okay, fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Jeff didn't know is I had gotten his name, and I had already gotten him a different one of the F1 Lego cars. I got him the Ferrari one, the one from the White Elephant was the Williams one. So then I just added it to his stocking.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, oh man, he's gonna hate me for like a day,
That's awesome.
more than normal. So
Yeah, well, naturally.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just the way it goes. But yeah, so then he ended up getting it, both of them, and I was like, okay, that actually worked out perfect. Steve had me,
Okay.
and what Steve got me is absolutely perfect, because anyone who's a longtime listener of the show or any of the score stuff knows I've had to dress up a little bit more now and become an adult with my job I have now. It's not even a new job anymore. I've been there over 2 years.
Yeah.
But when I was working at the score, I didn't have to dress up often. So I had the polo.
The polo. Yes.
And Steve at Wally's found a koozie of the polo, and it's literally called the polo.
It's so good.
It's perfect.
It also looks somewhat Rick-shaped.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. And a color that I would absolutely wear. I've probably
100%.
had that color polo like 4 times.
It doesn't show the sweat.
Exactly.
See? Big brain.
So that's just one that I'm like, that's too perfect to not share, along with my abnormally fat hand.
Well, yes, but that's a nice added element to all photos.
Yeah.
That is a really good, thoughtful gift. We did a white elephant at the CHGO Christmas party, and I stole a gift from my coworker Max's girlfriend, who I'd never met, because she got, hold on, the Grateful Dead Cork the Cub. So I'm like, listen, this is for me, all right? You don't need this. You don't even know who the Grateful Dead are. You're in your 20s, and you're attractive, so I'm taking this from you. Thank you. Yeah. You get the candle. Yep. I think she was pretty happy with that. But come on, the Grateful Dead Cork the Cub?
Yeah, that's you.
Come on. That's me. That's me. So I love White Elephant. We do it every year for, we call it Duck in the Rain with Hope's family on Christmas Eve. And the difference is there is every year, one of the gifts is like a wooden duck, like a, something you get at Home Goods or whatever with an umbrella. And that becomes like the wild card. So whoever has the Duck in the Rain, like gets the last, like the last pick, and you kind of want it. Like you want the Duck in the Rain. So, yeah, fun stuff. Like it's what do I have? Do I have my Duck in the Rain prize down here? Oh. I got my birthday gift.
Nice.
Hope just got me a crap ton of my favorite snacks.
That's
and
perfect.
Tickets to Notre Dame hockey.
Nice.
Which this is what we did. And another segue from sourdough to my Guinness stew at O'Rourke's Public House in South Bend. Ooh. 1044 East Angela Boulevard in South Bend, right beyond the Golden Dome at Notre Dame. They opened this whole like commerce area of restaurants and stores and stuff, and got this for lunch. And this is a I don't remember if it's sourdough or not, but it's like a whole grain bread bowl. Mm-hmm. It was really, really awesome. Like the bread was really soft, and I don't know, whenever you eat it, like, it's an Irish bar at Notre Dame. Like, is it going to be cheesy and, like, the food be crappy? And it's just, the food was great.
Nice.
And I think I inhaled this thing, ate the entire bread bowl, the entire top. But the Guinness beef stew was super hot, super delicious, really full of flavor. Addie got a burger. Everybody was really happy with their food there. So if you're ever in South Bend, near Notre Dame, O'Rourke's Public House, 1044 East Angela Boulevard, it's like that whole stretch. Like if you're at Notre Dame and you're going down the main drive, Notre Dame Drive, I believe, from the Dome, like driving away from Dome, you just keep going straight and you go right down that street and it's right there. So, yeah, good stuff at O'Rourke's Public House. I've talked before about the Gator Balls at Brothers. Yeah. I went to that place. This is better. This will be the new move in South Bend, is O'Rourke's Public House. And there was a real Irish person in there.
Wow.
And now he's just for decoration.
Decoration.
Yeah, he was just really in there.
Nice.
Doing his thing. Yeah.
Was it Sam Monson?
It might have been. I don't know. I don't know what Sam Monson looked. I just picture everyone as their avatar, and he's like the ultimate warrior with a mohawk. So I just imagine that's what Sam Monson looks like.
He's bald with like I forget if I think it's a full beard or just a goatee or something.
Oh no, it was not him. I just looked him up.
Okay.
Nope, not him.
Okay, fair enough.
I have like one more thing.
Do your thing, because I got nothing else.
All right.
Tapped.
You just started Stranger Things. You told me.
Yes.
Hope and I are 2 episodes away from being completely done. Mm-hmm. And just to be clear, you're starting season 1.
Yes. I've never seen. We have 1 episode left in season 1. Now Sam has seen the entire thing and has been dying to watch season 5 and really didn't want it to be just her experience there. So I'm going through it. I like it more than I kind of thought I would, just because sci-fi is generally not my jam, but it's not that much of the sci-fi-ish. I don't know. It's a good enough balance for me.
Well, it's good. I think it'll be interesting from your perspective, because the show started when they were like 8 years old, and now they're like in their 20s and married, and they're still trying to look like they're in high school. Yeah. And Millie Bobby Brown is like, she's gotten a lot of work done. Yeah. But she's still trying to look like a child, which is, it can distract a little bit from the season, is what I'm saying. But it's fine. Otherwise, I've really enjoyed it so far. I have not finished it, so don't spoil it in the chat, please. But Stranger Things stuff is everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. So we picked up, because Addie went and watched the finale with her friend Penny on New Year's Eve, and they got the Demogorgon Crunch
Nice.
cereal. And it's basically Lucky Charms, but instead of the flavorless non-marshmallow pieces, it is maple syrup flavored pieces.
Oh.
This is way better than I expected. I will say it is incredibly maple syrupy.
Oh.
So if you're not into that, you might not like it. But this is way better than I thought. I thought it was basically just repackaged Lucky Charms.
Sure.
With like a hint of maple, but this is a whole different thing. But if you're looking for Stranger Things anything, you'll find it. It's like that and Wicked.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
The girls are all in on Wicked. Like, everything. This was a very Wicked Christmas for them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good timing. We love it too. We saw the movie, I think, 2 days after it came out just because of scheduling. But yeah, like, they're good. They're good movies. They're fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we enjoy them.
Yeah.
So I want to point that out. And then one more thing. I've talked about this place before in Burr Ridge. Sticks and Stones Wood Fire Pizza.
Okay.
Went there, and Hope and I went for lunch. And I went, we were just kind of, I don't know, you want to try this? I don't know. I'm not really sure what I want to get. I got the calzone from there instead of the flatbread pizza, like the wood-fired pizza. Mm-hmm. It was awesome. I cannot find the photo. I know I uploaded it, but I think I deleted it by mistake. But it was terrific. So if you're going to Sticks and Stones Wood-Fired Pizza in Burr Ridge, don't sleep on the calzones. They were excellent. And then Hope got a buffalo chicken wrap. That was really good from there, too. So the food there is really good. Mm-hmm. All right, we got to do Ask a Fats. But before we do, we want to tell you about our friends at Nick and Ivy, 1026 South State Street in Lockport. Amazing, delicious craft beer. You will love it. Promise you. And sometimes like people are like, oh God, craft beer. That means I got to hang out with craft beer people. No, the people at Nick and Ivy are outstanding. They're fun to be around. They're down to earth. They will have a sports game on for you. They won't ironically turn off the sports just to prove a point. It's an awesome place. 1026 South State Street. Tuesday, pints and pizza from 3 to 9. They got Candlelight Chicago Pizza. Wednesday, Blues and Brews at 7. $5 pints on Thursday. Friday, they got live comedy at 8. Saturday, Bears, Packers, 7 p.m. kickoff. Be there. And then Sunday, they're open from 11 to 8. So there are plenty of options for you at Nick and Ivy. But always check out their new releases. There's always new stuff coming out, including the All Oolong, the Watchtower Oolong Tea Pale Ale. That sounds good. Lots of good stuff. Check them out. NickIvyBrewing.com or Facebook.com/Nick and Ivy Brewing. All right, are we ready to ask the Fats? Finally.
I think we're long past ready.
We are.
Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It's been 1 week since my last confession.
Okay, my son. What is your confession?
I'm fat.
All right, first voicemail comes from our pal, Gabe.
Hey, boys. Merry Christmas. This is Gabe from New York. I just want to say that my rewards McDonald's program, you're talking about on the podcast. Yeah, I was listening to it a minute ago. Man, that thing is broken, man. I mean, I went there like 3 times already to use my rewards. I had like 9,000 points. And every time they would say, oh, didn't work, or it's like, it didn't go through. I don't understand. I thought it was me, what they call human operator mistakes, but I don't know what they're doing over there, but they keep on taking my points. I'm down to like 2,000 points.
Well, I'll tell you what's wrong, because it is a little complicated. What you have to do is you have to add the reward to your order. So like you go through the rewards and you have to select it and say add to mobile order. Then you give them the code. Am I back?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Was I gone at all?
For a couple seconds.
Okay. Anyway, what you have to do is you have to add it to your order first, and then you give them the code at the drive-thru, and it will take the thing off. But if it's taking your points, try a different McDonald's. It feels like they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, right?
And did you see the measuring contest on I'm Fat Podcast Fans page? Yeah. When I talked about my points, I was like, I have 9 million points. But it doesn't count if you have a kid. I'm sorry, that's cheating because you're feeding multiple people. All these points are me, just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it all by myself. All right, next voicemail comes to us from Kyle.
Hey, Fats. Long John Silver's Kyle here. Long time no talk. Merry Christmas. So just catching up on the latest pod and currently listening to how many rewards points you have for McDonald's, Jay. And you are, I don't know if you're embarrassed or proud to have 15,000. I also don't ever use mine. I just checked mine and I have 21,000. And I don't know what to think of that. But anyway, here's to McDonald's points. Cheers, boys.
Yeah, you just got to use them. See, I think they count on you not using them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's part of the, I try to explain this to Addie, like Starbucks is like one of the biggest banks in the world just from uncashed gift cards and people with just balances in their accounts.
Yeah, they bank on an activity.
Right, and they make money off that interest of your money just sitting in the app. And so make sure you're zeroing it out. Don't just let it sit there. If you care. If you don't care, fine. But just know that that's what's happening. All right, our buddy Jason from Oshkosh checking in as well.
Hello, Fats, and Happy New Year. It's Jason from Oshkosh. How come there's never any talk about New Year's Eve food? Interesting topic. I have two quick questions for you. After the first one, I'll leave you a quick pause so that you can pause it and answer. With this new format of the show, what kind of questions are you asking for on the fat phone, on the fat line, so that more people want to make sure that their questions are heard? Funny, go ahead and answer that one for us all, please.
Short and to the point.
Okay,
More
great.
open-ended topic.
And then with that, I have a question that is fat and unfat related as well. As fats, what do you look for when you're buying new furniture? We are looking at a new couch to get. I've kind of worn through a couple spots in our old furniture, and the new couch is a low rider. And as a fat, you know what it's like getting out of low chairs, low seats. So what do you guys look for? The one we're looking for is at Costco. It's Aiden and Ivy. It's really nice. It's just a low rider, and I'm worried about myself and family members getting in and out of the seat. Love the pod. Stay fat.
All right, it's interesting.
Not low rider.
Yeah, low riders are tough because then you got to do the old to
Same
get up.
with it can't be too soft.
Yeah, you don't want to sink into it.
Right. Like that was something. So not too long ago, someone that I work with asked Brett and myself to go with her to there's a Bob's Discount Furniture over on Roosevelt in, I forget if that's considered Villa Park or whatever. And was like, hey, like we're similar size to her husband. And she was like, do you mind? This is the couch I'm thinking of getting. Do you guys mind trying it out, letting me know what you think? And we sat down both and immediately were like, nope, sinking in. Bad. Looked nice, but you would never get out of it. So just no chance in hell.
You don't want your significant other to have to embarrass themselves every time they get up.
Right. Or strain something.
I would say also check the whatever it's standing on.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that the legs are not skinny. Because inevitably you're going to, no matter how big the couch is, you're going to plop down on it. And you want a leg that can take that
or slide.
Abuse.
That's how Doug broke the leg on the chaise lounge thing in the bridal suite at Chuck's Southern Comforts Cafe in Darien.
Yeah.
Which is still maybe my favorite because it's the only people there for that moment were Doug, me, and Obi.
You probably had to pick up Obi off the ground. He was laughing so hard.
Oh my God. and then so at that point, the way it would usually work is around a 2-minute warning, especially if the game wasn't that close. Doug and OB would head over to the set to, and just kind of watch the rest of the game, get themselves squared away. So after this happens, we haven't had a chance to really tell anybody yet what happened in there. We see I forget if it was the GM or the owner, whoever was in charge that day.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey guys, how was everything? You know, it's Chuck's, so everything was fantastic. You know, Doug, being a restaurant guy himself, always appreciated great food. So he was like, oh, the food's phenomenal, blah, 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 blah. Goes on and on and on about it. And OB goes, Doug, are you going to tell him about what the hell you just did in that room?
Well, then the mind goes, what did Doug do in the room?
Right.
Where a broken couch is like, oh, okay, that's not so bad.
Yeah, exactly. So then he has to tell him, and Doug's like kind of like meek about the whole thing. It was so funny because for, you know, like Doug's this larger than life character and whatever, and then to have him just like do something that everyone's done at some point and have to like tell the person about it. It was so funny. I love especially because if I remember right, that was like the first game OB was back after being out for a few weeks because he fell off a ladder. Yeah. So those guys were not exactly killing the game at that point.
I just love that OB's like, Doug, are you going to say what you've done? Like a disciplinary parent.
Those two to each other during a game is so funny.
Yes. And Russ does correctly say, you do a really good OB.
Nice.
Good job.
I'm not great with impressions, but there's like a couple that I can do that I think are pretty good.
I was caught by how that was very good. Good job. And we have a comment here from Amber Lee who says, I just started dating a new guy and I have a broken futon in my living room. This doesn't bode well for me. Now, if he's a fat guy, you're screwed.
Congrats.
But just warn him, you know.
Congrats on the sucks. But
yeah.
I once in college didn't break a futon, but tipped a futon.
Okay.
That wasn't great.
You sat on one end and it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of worse.
Activities meandered from the middle to not the middle, and.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congrats on activities.
Yeah.
So much room for activities. All right. Let's ask a fat and end this show. Good Lord.
Ask a fat about this and that. It's time to chat with the fats.
Ask a fat. Email us. I'm fatpod@gmail.com. By the way, if you want to leave a voicemail like those people did before, 708-858-3314. This is a very simple question from our unpaid producer, Russ. He says, what is your preferred noodle for mac and cheese? For me, if you're using cavatappi, I already like it more.
I'm pretty open-ended on this. I think that's a great call. Also, sucker for shells. Just get pooling cheese.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. I'm not going to overthink it.
That's my second favorite. I have a very controversial take.
Uh-oh.
Very rarely am I as satisfied with mac and cheese as I am with Kraft macaroni and cheese. I freaking love it. I don't know if it's nostalgia. I don't know what it is, but I love me some. We got the Kraft Deluxe the other day, and I was like, this is fine. I like the original stuff better. Give me the powder. Give me the powdered cheese. But shells are the answer if it's not the genuine article, which is the least genuine article in the world, truthfully.
Right. It really is. All right, this one's from Russell. Jane Rick, as always, thanks for helping long car drives go quickly. I was a few weeks behind, and your show always helps the drive go quicker. I know Wally's has been mentioned, and just north of Indy on the way back from Nashville, a Wally's is coming to I-65 just north of Indianapolis. Nice.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
All right.
Wally's is great.
That's not too bad.
I know it's not. I've still never been to a Buc-ee's, so I can't do a direct comparison. But I feel like it's a similar vibe. It's just that there's not as many Wally's, so it doesn't get the pub.
So Chicago to Indy is 2 hours and 56 minutes right now.
And a painfully boring drive.
A very boring one. But if it's north of Indy and you're coming from south of Chicago like me, it wouldn't be so bad. Interesting. By the way, I got excited on the way home from South Bend. I'm like, it said like Buc-ee's. I'm like, what the hell? It's like 368 miles. I'm like, oh, great. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah. Just like who was I with? I think I was with Sam, and it was like, saw the Jack in the Box in like Naperville or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, Jack in the Box. She's like, doesn't it suck though? And I'm like, But yeah, probably. But
I don't know. See, the thing is, I only had it once, and I don't remember. We had it like before the airport, so it was like, and I was with Mac, and it was stressful. It was like, I have no recollection of it. But they just opened one in. There's one in Tinley, and there's one in New Lenox or something.
Okay.
So I'll get there. I gotta try it.
There's one like attached to a gas station in Litchfield too.
Okay.
Way down, like downstate. And
well, if you've been to Jack in the Box, let us know what like the go-to is.
Yeah.
Got a question on the chat here from Tyler the Flower. It says, what's the craziest thing you found in one of your rolls? Assuming he means fat rolls.
Yeah.
I mean, probably just some sort of, like some kind of crumb or like,
yeah,
you know, like something fell on my shirt. Nothing too crazy. I have been finding pine needles all over myself today because I took the tree out yesterday.
Oh, you guys do a real tree?
Yeah, you know why? Because I can just take it out the front door and throw it on the curb.
Great, but then you have to deal with it.
I don't care. My door and my tree are about 5 feet apart. I'm like, Hope, is it detached from the stand? Yep. All right, out the door we go. Chuck it onto the curb. Call it a day. I hate breaking down and building a fake tree.
Oh, see, for me, it's just like the maintenance of a real tree.
I just give it water. That's all you got to do.
No like big sap issues or anything like that.
No, not really.
Okay.
Ours actually stopped drinking water this year, so we were a little worried about it. But then it just turned out that it was fine. It had enough. So it lasted us like 4 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I have found in my fat roll.
Yeah,
maybe?
if it's been anything, it's been unidentifiable.
Yeah, maybe it was pre-fat roll, but generally not after.
Yeah. Amber, by the way, confirms she is dating a bigger guy. Thank you, Amber. Good job.
We are here to consult.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to get him clothes, Old Navy website.
Yeah, and try being on top. Okay. And we have one more email here from Jay and Lyle. Says, hey, Fats, I found myself in Homewood recently and had a pretty good lunch at Grady's Snack and Dine. I was wondering if you, Jay, had any thoughts about it. It seemed like a very popular place with a great sense of community. The food was pretty good. The coffee was great, but it was fairly expensive. I'll comment on that first. I do like Grady's Snack and Dine. It is expensive, which is why we go to Gabe's in Glenwood more often, just because it's more affordable. But we went to Gabe's a lot pre-COVID. I don't think we've been there since COVID ended.
Wow.
Which is kind of crazy. But we just love Gabe's. So when we go out to breakfast, we go to Gabe's. But we'll fix it. We got to get back. Everything you said about Grady's is right. But it is a little bit pricey.
Okay.
Jay continues, says, however, the most intriguing part of our day in Homewood, at the local metro station, I found some fat graffiti. There was a freight train stopped on a track with the word FATS spray painted on it. Coincidence or new marketing strategy for the podcast? There it is. I think that's our guy, Mark Allen Fishman, doing some, because he's a Homewood resident too.
Does that need to be like the cover photo for?
That's going to be the cover photo next week for sure. I don't know if I can change it after I've done it. But yeah,
like on our social media accounts or whatever, like the banner one. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I like that. That's pretty good. Thank you for that picture, Jay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really good. And Amber confirms. Amber says that she lost an earring in her rolls the other day. She's a big girl herself, she says. Or good. I've been big, she says. So
okay.
Congrats.
Yeah, there's
lots of possibilities.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Find a Cheeto or a Frito here and there.
It's just a treat for later.
Right. It could be a snack. It could be a clothing item. Who's to say?
Right. All right. We're in an hour and a half. Let's wrap this up.
All right. For the love of God, find us on all of our social media at I'm Fat Pod. I'm Fat Pod at gmail.com. 708-858-3314 for the Fat Phone. Check us out on Spotify. You can listen to us there. You can watch us there. And, you can leave reviews, all that type of stuff on Spotify. I'mFatMerch.com. That is where you can find all of our designs and put them on pants or a shirt or a mug or a hat or whatever. Lots of things.
By
Find
the way,
the designs. We got lots of them.
A new viewer in the chat says, I'm hearing some Chicago suburbs chat. What kind of show am I watching? It's about fat stuff and being fat.
Yeah.
So,
some food,
clothing struggles.
Yeah. dating, maybe a little bit of Chicago sports in there too.
Swass.
Oh, dude, I had a swass situation that I was able. I know. Well, I was getting up too quick. Didn't have the room for the swipe either, really. So that was a bit of a problem. But whatever. We'll get to that maybe next week.
Wait, there's a swipe alternative.
What?
You just do the turn.
That's true. See, that's what I should have done.
Yeah, do the rotate.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm here for your swass needs.
Right. YouTube.com/I'm Fat Podcast. Subscribe, like each video. If you're watching us live, thank you. But we need time consumed. Consumption's
and like buttons
great.
hit. Yes.
Yeah, consumption's what this podcast is about. So, middle of the week, we're all back at work. You gotta throw us in a tab that you're not going to use, mute it, let it roll through a few episodes, throughout your day. Don't worry about it. And, it benefits us. And then, speaking of juking numbers, subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe, unsubscribe, and resubscribe to the regular podcast feed and leave us the old 5-star rating and review. It's been a minute since we've gotten a review. So please leave us the old 5-star and give us a review. That'd be fantastic. And check out our sponsors, Mazda of Orland Park, Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, and Nick and Ivy Brewing. So for Jay, I'm Rick, and this is the I'm Fat Podcast.
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, 55 cokes, 100 tater tots, 100 pizzas, 100 tenders, 100 meatballs, 100 coffees, 55 wings, 55 shakes, 55 pancakes, 55 pasta, 55 peppers, and 155 taters.
That was for Doug.